Hi people, thought to go live a bit early. I've done all my cleaning jobs. I've checked if anybody else is live, but nobody is in live, so hopefully I can get some people on today. Not sure who I'll get today, because it looks quite quiet the last couple of days, so hope you're good, peeps. Don't forget to smash a like, peeps, to display my intro, peeps. The link's pinned, so if anybody wants to come on, the link's pinned in the chat anyway. So display me intro, peeps. Yeah, hope everybody's good at it, and how you two people? If you want to chat at all. I'm sorry about the noise in the background, but it should clear off in a second. So hope everybody's good, and let's sort of do a live. Not been live for a couple of days, so could have been away, Amanda. other stuff on, so. And I should be live Friday, all being well, pending who else goes live, so. So hope everybody's good and that, so. Decided to do a live because I haven't done a stream yet for a couple of days. I deleted the other one because I didn't really have any guests on, so that's why I deleted the other live anyway. So I'm just gonna wait for a minute to get some people chatting. Hey, Bud Files, don't you well? Bud Files? And hi, I'm Corner Shop, and you watch my YouTube. I'm Corner Shop, so. Yes, I started to do a live, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get today or not, but we'll see what happens anyway. I know a lot of people will be away and that, so we'll see what happens, people. It's still a bit early, so I'll go live for a bit longer anyway. So I've been doing some new videos in Scotland. I'll also be doing Ely. So you'll have some wicked stuff on me, peeps. And some more awesome videos coming, people. And I'll also be doing, I don't know definitely, I'm booking it next week, but I'll also be doing the Concord Brooklands Museum in Surrey as well. And I'll also be doing the Cranford Festival. So some more super duper awesome stuff on me, peeps. I don't know for definite, but I'm booking it next Monday, so should get it on the board all being well. I'll also be doing Hull, I will be. Ely, I will be doing. I'll also be revisiting Coventry, so doing the police station, so you have some wicked stuff on me, peeps. Yes, warm it is, but could I shut my curtains? It's quite cool in my property, so it's not really bothering me as such, really. I mean, it's a bit sweaty, that's why I've had to splash some water on me, but could have had my curtains shut. My place is pretty cool, so I don't know, that's between you two and two. Not who I get on alright with, I've never had a problem with Nutter anyway, so that's between you two and two. But I take it up with him, it's nothing to do with me, is it, Corner Shop? You got an issue with him, you have to speak to him about it, won't you? I don't really want to get involved, if I'm honest, really, so... Well, take it up with him, corner shop. I get on with nothing, so you got an issue with him, you have to take it up with him, won't you? And how you Code Crank, got you out, Code Crank? You been doing any trips, Code Crank? You got any holidays coming up, Code Crank? Wait till you answer, Code Crank. Just make sure not miss anybody else at all. And how you, fifth person? We want to chat at all. The link's in the chat if anybody does want to come on. And how you, fourth person, if you want to chat at all. Have you got any videos coming up? Corner show? And I'm just gonna have a break till you stay in that post. Contents. I know what you mean, Code. You said we're obsessed with your chocolate bars, don't you? Corner shop? Not sure what you mean by that, Code, so... What you like, corner shop? That's quite funny, so... Yeah, I've not done much today, Code. I'm staying out the heat myself. I'm doing gardening tomorrow, 'cause it's a bit cooler tomorrow. Thursday I'll be working on the gym. Then Friday I do my drinky poo. I get some plants again. I was gonna go to a beer festival, but I might just stick in Maplin and then Saturday chilling, and then the Friday after I'll be off to Scotland. So quite looking forward to Scotland. No, I don't drink cider, Crow Crung. And after the start of June, I might be drinking less, because I might have to take cholesterol tablets, but I can still have a drink actually in the daytime, but we do have to take cholesterol tablets. I won't really have a drink when I take cholesterol tablet. Still have a drink in the daytime, but we do have to take cholesterol tablets, which I'm not sure yet at all. I won't have a drink so much at night, so daytime I can have a drink because it won't really affect if I do have to take cholesterol tablets. So just have to say Crung, so yeah, don't blame me. Cool. Well, I'm not been drinking any more than I have been. I've been a lot more better, to be honest, really, anyway. No, I've never had white lightning. Like I say, I've got to be careful how much I drink and that, so. But I've been pretty much sensible anyway. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Crung. So links in the chat if anybody does want to come on, so. Not sure who we could stay on for a bit longer anyway. And hire 6 person if you want to chat at all. So I'll be doing some new videos from Ely, so I'll be doing some new videos from Scotland, so you'll have some wicked stuff on me peeps, so. But he's a mod, so he should have to do it. Call the show. So he's a mod, so he should have to do it, Crung. Well, I know what you mean, call the show, so. Yeah, but where Craig wants to put the link to the newspaper report and so share it to me. I can put it on big screen, but I'm not sure if Craig knows how to do it. I know Angela would know, but she's not in at the moment, so. And hire 7 person if you wanna chat all goes. It's all good in the micro, not in the mode. It's YouTube hun, so. Well, if you want to share it, Craig, you're more than welcome, Craig, so. I know Angela would know how to do it, because she's good at sharing stuff, so. And hi 8 person if you wanna chat all girls at all. Know what you mean, Crangstone? Yeah, what you like, corner shots? I'm gonna play a bit of music to hear the pass all the guests on.
What's he done? No. You know what's he done? Yeah. I think it's fine. You're looking for nice. Enjoy it.
I'm back now, people. Just gonna have a quick look, see my links still in the chat. Won't be a minute, peeps. I'm back now, Pete. Hope you're good, peeps. The link's still in the chat. I'll put it in again, peeps. I just have a miss a few comments. Then be a minute, peeps. Not sure who you mean. No, I won't be making up with him, corner shop, son. No, I won't be making up with him at all. I mean, never say never, as I say, but I won't be making up with him anyway. No, I won't be making up with him, Crank, so it'll take like a long time for me to ever make up with him, Crank, so I know Laura's spoken to him on Tyrone's, but that's up to her, isn't it? But I'm not, I don't want anything to do with him because he did upset me what he did 2 months ago, so you should have believed me, really, not that idiot Thompson, no, so I wouldn't go that far, corner shop, but he did upset me what he did, corner shop. Yeah, don't be saying that, corner shop, because I split him over a little bit, corner shop. Oh yeah, that Levi Barfield, that's the one who was obviously murdered that Millie Dowler, wasn't it, Crong, so? Yeah, he's a scumbag, isn't he? Well, where's Marketfield? I've never... Marketfield, where's that, Crong? I've never heard of Marketfield, so... But I've never say never, corner shop, but no, I won't be making up with Chris Wright anytime soon, corner shop, so... And even if I did corner shop, it would take a long time for me to forgive him as well, corner shop. I'm not meeting up with him. That's one thing anyway, corner shop. Yeah, but no, don't be saying about Laura, not telling you off, but because she's not here, corner shop. It's not fair on Laura, corner shop, you say that when she's not here, corner shop, so... Yeah, I know what you mean. Captain Spills. About the Captain Spear. Whatever you mean, I'm not quite sure what you mean, if I'm honest, really. You doing anything much for the rest of the week? Crow. And like I say, we'll have to meet up as well. Crow. Alright, I've heard of Wigan, and I've heard it's a bit rough in them, son. I know that Catwoman's been, that D-Day when he used to be alive. I think he was from Wigan, so... Well, I wouldn't be going to Wigan because it's too far for me, Crunk. Manchester would do because that's not far from it. Even though it's 2 or 3 hours, it's not that far from Nottingham, so I do Manchester, but I wouldn't go to Wigan at all because it's a bit rough as well, Crunk, so I do London, I'm doing Ely, and then I'm doing Hull, Crunk, and I'm doing Coventry as well to do that police station in aid for DP orders, not sure what you mean, Cordershot. Yeah, but she's not here, Cordershot issue, so that's all I'm saying. Laura's not here to respond to issue, so yeah, I know that, Cordershot, but she's not like here to respond to issue, Cordershot, and it's not being fair on Laura. She's not here to like respond to them, so yeah, I'll check that out, Crunk, so Manchester I could do in a day, Crunk, but I couldn't do Wigan in a day, it's just too far, so yeah, I know that Cordershot, but what I'm saying is you shouldn't be like mentioning that. If she's not here, you're not Cordershot. So all I'm saying is, Cordershot, if she is listening, it will just reject it. It's just be nice to Laura, Cordershot. That's all I'm saying, Cordershot. You don't obviously have to like Laura, but all I'm saying is, Cordershot, because you're not here. And I understand you probably might not like a Cordershot, but she does come in. All I'm saying is to be nice. Cordershot, you don't have to like her or get on with her, do you, Cordershot? So, cause not everybody's gonna be everybody's cup of cocoa, aren't they? Cordershot, so. Yeah, if it's a joke, that's fine, Cordershot, if you're only joking, but what I'm saying is, Cordershot, is to be nice as well, so. Yeah, I get on with her, Cordershot, so. I've had like my spats with her in the past, but I get on with her mostly anyway. Yeah, well, I didn't vote in this election, because they didn't have like an election thing, and I didn't get a voting card, otherwise I probably would have done so. Yeah, exactly, Maybe I'll see another election again. I might vote but the reason why I didn't vote this year reason I didn't vote for this year, for the election this year, because I didn't get a voting card. That's why, Krug. Yeah, I know what you mean, Krug. Well, you don't need to be vogue. Corner shop, or I might have to boot you in a minute. You think that? Keep that to yourself, corner shop, so? No need to be vulgar the corner shop. Might get rid of this corner shop because it's being a bit vulgar. Sorry, corner shop, but you're being a bit vulgar towards Laura, so? Yeah, same as me, Krang, so? Well, I would have voted this year, Krang, but I didn't get a voting card, so I don't get a voting card. I can't vote, can I, Krang? I was gonna change the background, please. Yes, I know, I removed you, corner shop, because you're being a bit vulgar about Laura, so... You think that it's better keep that to yourself, isn't it? Corner shop, so... And hi, Callahan, you are, Callahan. And I'm just gonna have a 2-minute break, so won't be long, peeps. And hi, Alicum, you are, Alicum. Yeah, Craig's been in a few times now, haven't you, Craig? And hi, 6 person, you wanna chat at him? Oh yeah, I will do, Craig, so... Now, I've not seen it yet, been in my channel before, have you? Alicum, so... So you new to my channel, aren't you? The link's in the chat if anybody does want to come out. No, nobody else is not live. It's very quite quiet, really, so... I don't know whether it's because of the hot weather. I'm wondering whether it's the hot weather. I might have white people also. It's been quite quiet. None of the bigger channels haven't gone live for a couple of days, so I wonder whether it's the weather that's probably white people also. Oh, Rachel was live yesterday, so getting up to the line, what did you? And I ain't bouncing everyone to chat. The links in the chat if anybody does want to come on some. Just change my background. Hi, 7 person if you want to chat, you want to go. It's all good. In the micro, not no more. It's YouTube hunt, so. Know what you mean? Alakam, and hi, 8 person if you want to chat or go, settle. I'm not sure my StreamYard will end today, so if it does go off, it'll be because of my StreamYard thing, but I will be going live Friday, so hopefully might still get somebody on the panel, so. Know what you mean? Alcanzo. Well, cheers to that, Crow, so. You got your own channel, have you? Alcanzo. Wait till you answer that, Alcan. It's gonna play a bit more music to the other pass our guests on. Oh, are you? Is that you, Crank? I don't know whether that is you. You put in the chat that's you, Crank. Yes, you come up, Crank, so I don't know whether that's you. Crank, if you can put in the chat, Crank. I don't want to. Oh, it is it?
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Crank. So, I mean, doing anything much, Crank?
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you all right, Crank. So,
We seem to have a bit of echo interference, though.
not for my end. I'll have a look, actually.
We've got a loop here. We've got a loop here.
No, my sound seems fine, Crank. I don't think you can hear me. I'll have a look again, see if it might be my end. No, my sound seems to be alright, it does.
No, I can hear you. I can hear you, Michael.
Alright. Yeah, that's I wasn't sure you said something about it echo, didn't you?
It's not going too well.
Yeah, I can hear you, so long as you can hear me, that's all that matters until so. And you been doing anything much today, Crank? I don't seem to be a bit echoey, I don't know what's going on. I don't think you can hear.
Just cleaning the toilet in the ensuite at the moment.
Alright, so. That sounded sound good. I'm wondering whether you might be best to come back on again. Yeah, because it seems to be good. And I don't think you can create the sound and sound very good.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll come off. I'll try coming back on again. All right.
Yeah, that's all right, Crank. So I'll see you in a minute. So nice to see you. I know you don't normally do panels, do you? Yeah, that's definitely Crank anyway. Just also want to make sure, because I do get a lot of trolls as well, so but I should finally speak to you, because you haven't been on my panel at all, have you? Are you Crank? Are you Crank?
No, what seems to be happening, Michael, is that our voices are like feeding back maybe 3 or 4 seconds back in. So while you're speaking to me or I'm speaking to you, I can hear your previous conversation to me or my previous conversation to you.
Well, I'm not sure because my sound's just a bit. I've checked, I haven't got anything open or anything, so.
No, I've not got anything. I don't know what it is. It might be my signal from where I am.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Can I've checked and I've got nothing open and I ain't got anything open on my StreamYard at all, so I wonder whether it might be a signal, so... Okay.
So what I'll do is
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be like cutting out a bit on you. Yeah, I think it's definitely like cutting out.
I've tried something else. Is this any better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a bit better now, but it seems like be cutting out before for some reason. So.
Right, I'm going to come off because this isn't going to work, mate. But I'll try the next time you're live. I'll try again, okay? But at least I've shown willing to try and get on and speak.
Oh yeah, Kelly. I didn't know you did panel, so that would be nice to like finally speak to you, even though it's not been like a long chat, has it also?
No, I'm not sure why it's not working properly, but it is the first time that I've ever tried this. So
there's no YouTube's open, Michael. And I don't think you've got any YouTubes open, have you, Krung?
I've only got the chat open. This StreamYard link has come up as a different link, so I've just got the chat open in YouTube and StreamYard.
Yeah, and I always make sure I close my things up anyway, so...
Right, okay, we seem to be all right at the... We seem to be doing okay at the moment. We've not had any feedback for a couple of seconds.
Oh yeah, might be all right actually. So I'm not sure that's a real Michael Castian. I'm not sure whether that is a real Michael Castian. So, have you been doing anything much today, Krung? I think there might be a delay. I'm wondering on your side. Yeah, I'm just thinking, I reckon there might be a delay on your side. All right, I thought it might be actually, because you don't normally come on the channel, do you, Michael? And then I think there seemed to be like a delay on his side. I give it a minute and then... but it's his first time and that it might be getting used to it as well. I'll just actually wonder whether to make myself and say... Yeah, it's definitely not me because I can't hear any echoes. I think it must be Craig's signal, I think. No, I think.
Left me. Am I now the host of this channel? Where are you? You went away then, Mike.
Yeah, that's... I wonder whether there is a delay, a bit of a delay, so I don't know whether you want to like pop back again at some point, so... No, I think there is seem to be like a delay for some reason. I'll give it a few minutes longer, people. We might have another I'll put the link in again, we might have another person coming on. Yeah, I think there's something up with his signal.
Right. You can't. Can you still hear me, Michael?
I can still hear you, but it's like a bit echoing the phone, so...
Right, I'm not sure what I can do at this end, really, because I've only got... I'm using the phone, obviously, so that's the reason that... it might be a little bit dicky. And where I live, you can get problems. Just dial. There's a kebab shop not far away from me. I mean, it's 5 minutes. If I ring them, they can't get me for some reason. Just this little bit that I live in, it's very difficult to sometimes get signal out. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, that is strange. That can I know? I see, Doxy. I know you roughly told me the area you're from, didn't you? So.
Yeah, Liverpool area.
Yeah, Liverpool's pretty good. I've been to the Cabin Club. I've been to Southport, so Liverpool's pretty good, really. So.
Yeah, I know them both very well. I worked in Southport, and I also I spent considerable time in Liverpool.
Yeah, I've been to Liverpool about 5 or 6 times, actually. It's a really good place. Liverpool.
It is, and the Cavern.
I seem to have cooked out again. That did sound a bit more better, actually. So I don't know whether like what here's Croco, so whether it's a signal, where it's from. But give us a few minutes longer, and it did seem like a bit better signal then, so. He might come back in a minute. That did sound a bit more better then, but it seemed to like cut out again. Yeah, I think it must be his signal. I was gonna double check, see who's out. Who out.
Hi, Michael. I don't know what you heard. I don't know whether you heard I was talking about Liverpool and Southport a little bit. Yeah, they're good places. Yeah. They're good. And the club is good.
Yeah, they are pretty good, really. Just cut down again, so not sure whether it's a. I wonder whether it might be to do with the heat, actually. So.
It's possible. I've noticed some streamers on YouTube, particularly the in inverted commas auditors, that were saying they were having problems with their stream due to the heat, and that's credible. It does. It doesn't really work very well with your with electronic devices, I believe.
No, it doesn't. Because when I was on Blue Case panel, I was on their stream, and it wasn't her who kicked me off. I got kicked off, so that tells me I think it's something to do with StreamYard. So.
Yeah, I've no experience with it other than what I'm doing now, so I can't really advise. But there's usually anything with any negative on seems to get through, and anything with any positive seems to get blocked for some reason. I don't really know how to explain that, but
yeah, that is strange. That if you see some people with the lives going, I wonder whether it is something to do with the heat. So.
Yeah, it's more likely to be that than I think when they go and visit protests, they say things like it's signal blockers and jammers. It isn't that. It's just the sheer volume of people that are connecting to one particular telephone mast or another.
Yeah, I don't think it's blockers. I think it's everybody streaming at the same time, and it's going to interfere with other people's streams too. So.
Yeah, I was on one the other week, and they were saying, "Oh gosh, it's all being blocked. It's conspiracy." And I said, "Yeah, they're doing the weather as well. The weather's being controlled. So if it rains, don't get wet because it contains certain nanochemicals, and you're in real trouble. Seek medical assistance." And what I'm being there is sarcastic, obviously. I'm saying, yes. So where do we draw the line at conspiracy? It isn't conspiracy.
True.
It's just. But at the moment, you can say absolutely anything. And that's the point behind the Clacton Spear. It doesn't exist. It's completely made up. As you know, I used to be a writer. And basically, it's just taking the most ridiculous stupid things that could possibly happen, like Nigel Farage proposing a Farage arch, or
I know what you
a
mean.
Farage phone. It's sending it up, and it's not politically biased because I post it on all channels. I don't just.
Oh yeah, but I
I'm
don't
quite
know
happy.
what a collected spear is, so I can't really comment on something I don't know about, really.
No, it's just completely made up, and I wouldn't comment on it. The only problem is because I'm not running this as the channel, and I could, but I don't think it'd serve that. It wouldn't gain much traction. The whole process is very parasitical in the sense that I post on other people's channels, which I'm aware is possibly not, what they would want, but usually get away with it because it's funny, or.
Yeah, you can't have a bit of a laugh and a giggle at the end of the day, otherwise life gets boring if you're moody and
I think humour. I think, Michael, you're right. You're right about that. And I think humour is one of the best weapons that you can use in any situation.
It's the best medicine at the end of the day. Humour and some.
Yeah, and it's also a good weapon as well. I think the people of Liverpool use humour both as a way of recognising their own particular cultural failings and also as a weapon. The only caveat with that comes that if you are from outside Liverpool and you attempt to have a gag or a joke at anyone's expense, you'll find this immense loyalty. That it doesn't. And I'm not a Scouser, but even I'm struck by it. That there is a defensive nature there, but it is protective, and it is a city that looks after its people. That's the way I've always seen it.
It's very much like a community in Liverpool. I've noticed that everybody has each other's backs, and the same as Newcastle. That's very much a community city, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is like that. They share there's a bond between cities like this, and they don't welcome large numbers of people coming in and I mean, there's another area of Liverpool, a darker area, which is a traditional connection with drugs and the importation of drugs into this country. There's a good.
Well, that's not good. I'm just going to nip to the loo and just grab a towel.
Right. No problem. You do that. If anyone is listening to that, it's just me finishing cleaning the toilet, referenced earlier in the conversation. One of the cursive things about this is vapes. I've lost my vape, and there's nothing worse. Yeah. Hello again, Michael.
I'm back now. I'm good. Hope you're well.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a good program. It's a documentary on Netflix. I don't know whether you've got Netflix. It's called
no,
Legend.
I haven't.
Oh, bugger. Right, it's called Legend, and it's got the comedian in it, Steve Coogan, and he's actually doing playing the lead. And it's about towards the decline of Margaret Thatcher in the 80s in this country. She was desperate for results. And one of the things that she wanted was the drug agencies to clamp down on the importation of drugs into this country. And Liverpool was targeted by customs officers who went undercover. And so it's a fascinating...
Yeah, your fancy's a lot more better now, actually, doesn't it?
Well, it was put to me once that about political marches in Liverpool, that the people of Liverpool don't welcome political marches because all that does is stirs up problems with the police, doors get knocked on, and some people don't want their doors knocking on, if you understand what I mean. So there's a reticence
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, there's a reticence to that, and that's a traditional thing. But no, I've never... I mean, I've never been, I've never had any negative contact with anyone from Liverpool. Apart from the obvious, you're always going to get the odd bell end every now and again.
Yeah, I've never had really any... The only time I had like a negative thing was when I left my beer on the table and this couple nicked my place, so that's the only negative thing I had in Liverpool. But apart from that, it was pretty good in Liverpool. So
yeah, just one little tip for you. If you ever walk away, right, and it's not specific to Liverpool, but what you do, you leave a bottle or a drink on a table and you intend to come back to it, don't leave it behind. Take it with you. So if you're going to another part of the bar or the club, take the beer with you because, I mean, even in the 90s, we used to walk around with a hand over the top of our...
just a minute, Craig, sorry to interrupt that, but I don't really know much you, to be honest, really, Michael Castian, because I don't know what your friendship's like with Smiler, to be honest, really. So can I don't know you that well, Michael? I'm not obviously that young, because I don't really know you that well, Michael, so no offence, Michael. If you come in a few times, I'll allow you on, but because I don't know you that well, Michael, I have to kick you, because I don't only have people who I've known for a while, Michael. And you put it in about Smiler. I'll have a look and see what he said again. He put something up. Yeah, Smiler was broken up with me. Well, I don't know. Far as I know that Michael and Smiler are okay, so I don't know whether to believe that personally, because no offense, you could just make up anything, can't you? So we come in a few times and maybe allow you on, but I only have people who I've known for a long time, Michael, so you can continue if you want to, Craig. I don't know whether I give her a bit. I think Craig's signal's a lot more better, so...
No, I think Michael's advice was correct. I really need to close down that YouTube tab. I was just saying that when I went on to when I was going on to this chat, Michael was very good just to point out to me that I needed to close that tab. So it's not my channel, I can't decide, but and again, if you didn't hear it, hello, Princess Angela. Sorry, Michael.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether that is a real Michael. I don't really know him that well. I've seen him about in certain chats and that, but I prefer people who I've known for a long time. So you want to come and chat a a bit longer. I can maybe allow you on next time, Michael. So.
No, I get it, Michael. It's important to be that way because, well, that's just kind of the world we live in. And unfortunately, that means 99% of the people who are really nice and just want to be supportive of anyone, they get locked out because that's just the way people think. And it's tragic.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I only really love people who I've known for a long time, and I'm not saying this Michael's untrustworthy or anything at all, but I've got to obviously just like protect my channel a little bit as well, really. So that's why I prefer just allowing people on who I like speak to offline as well. So it's like protecting my channel more than anything, really. So
yeah.
And I'm not saying that Michael isn't genuine at all or anything, but there's some people who can just like make up anything, couldn't they? So
yeah, just coming back, Michael. You know when we were talking about places and feeling safe.
Yeah.
This is an odd one. The place that I went with my sons and wife a couple of times during the holiday periods and stuff, just for a day trip, and it was Blackpool. The middle of Blackpool is the place that I feel the least safest. So I can go to the rough northern towns. I can go into the urban areas, but Blackpool, for some reason, I don't. It just makes me feel uneasy.
I don't mind Blackpool myself, and at the worst town I think is Leicester. Being past Leicester, and it looks a right shit of Leicester done. So.
Yeah, I went to Sheffield recently just to pick something up and I had a wander around there. I was a bit disappointed, to be honest. And I was there were these four homeless lads, and they'd taken something. And if anyone understands anything about homelessness, there's a damn good reason you're going to take drugs or you're going to drink booze, because you are genuinely trying to shut out what is hell. Now, I was on my own, so I couldn't do anything, but there were three lads, younger than me, big lads, and they were filming, right? And they were laughing at them and goading them and stuff like that. And I was just like,
"Oh, that's not good."
No, I wish I was here with my mates, because we wouldn't be having any of that. That's out of order.
I wonder who that was going to try for. I know it won't be that Ryan Rampage, and it won't be that DP Order. So
no, it's none of them. It was a copycat. And that, of course, is where I suppose you dangeralise, doesn't it? Or people go out and copy what they see. We've done, people have done that for years. But yeah, this is just bad.
It must be a new auditor, I'm wondering, because it wouldn't be none of them.
It's just idiots, Michael.
That's what I'm wondering, because it wouldn't be like, say, like, it wouldn't be Bear Britain, and it wouldn't be DP Audits at all.
No, none of those.
They don't mock people, so.
No, that's not who they operate. That's not who they operate with. They've got a different niche, so it wouldn't be them. No, these were young lads, and I did look when I got home to see if I could see anything on YouTube. I don't think they've got a presence on YouTube, so they'll just be doing it for a laugh. But I always think
they're probably like mocking them. That's what I'm wondering. So
you're right. That's what they were. But karma's a funny thing, isn't it? You know, my dad always used to say to me. My dad used to say to me, always look after people on the way up, because you don't know when you're going to need them on the way down. And I think that's true. Important.
When I video and that, I make sure I don't get anybody's faces in it, unless it be like really confrontational towards me. And unless I'm videoing the police, I try not to get anybody's faces in, really, because you don't know what they've been through in the past and that, and it's got to be so careful, aren't you? So,
well, you do a different. It's by the modern day interpretation of the word auditor, you probably don't fit that, because when some channels talk about auditors, they talk about those that are politically or ethnically motivated or something along those lines, and that's not what you do. You're more.
No, I don't really. I just video it and video how it is at the end of the day. So.
you're not putting an opinion. You are just documenting, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's what it's about. But it's when some people get into other people's faces.
They get into the face and I want to do that for us and I get a reaction, and it's not always the best way if you order to get a reaction, is it? So
no, I mean, I think there's lots of ways you can do it, but and obviously I'm not saying people don't have genuine concerns. That's not what I'm on about. And I'm just not sure that's always the right way to achieve it, because if it creates anger, resentment, and blame in one community, it equally in the other community does the same thing. And there is the suggestion that could lead to something that we don't want in this country, which is, we occasionally see, but we don't really want. Well, I don't.
Well, that's the thing I want to do is a country really, I mean, look, I've not had any hairy moments, really. Any hairy moment I had, really, when this lady came out to me about a mood and said, don't put me on YouTube. And I don't think I really had many, like, hairy moments, really. I've never been detained or assaulted at all, so I've been quite lucky in some ways, so...
Well, it's partly luck, and it's also judgment. You've got that sort of, I'll call it trauma intelligence, where you're able to see a possibly difficult situation based on difficult situations that you may have encountered in the past. It's like a learned behaviour, and we all use it to keep us safe. You put your hand in you put your hand on the fire, you don't do it again. Well, you shouldn't do.
Yeah, you learn by your mistakes. And I mean, when I do protests, I try to be careful and not, and I never do like a migrant protest, because I might be doing one soon with my YouTube friends. That's when I have to be like quite careful, really.
Yeah, I mean, I've always in the 18 months or so that I've known you on this channel, I've always advised to stay away from protests and stay away from migrant hotels, because not because you may be doing anything that yourself that is going to be judged as being wrong, but there's potential there for you and others getting drawn into something that you didn't actually go for. And I make a judgment about you're not you're not someone that's like 6'5" and built like a brick toilet. You're quite a sensitive bloke. And I don't think that for both you and I, it's not places that the front line is not a place for us. So I would always advise you to stay away from any potential danger or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, can I be going with two? I don't know yet. They're going to let me know, but I'll probably, but I'm more obviously going with to the backup, really. But no, you have to be so careful, really. But
is that the same DP audits who had the problem with AY audits?
Yeah, DP audits is from. To most people's general knowledge, and I'm pretty sure he won't mind me saying this, from Coventry. So
yeah, I believe that's the chap. There was a bit of a brouhaha between him and AY audits, and there seems to have been some sort of I'm not going to mention the name of the channel or what they've said, but there seems to be some sort of we'll use the word controversy surrounding DP audits. I can't say because I don't know, but there appears to be. So, you have to...
Yeah, I don't know him personally. I'm subscribed to him, and I don't know he's from the Coventry area, because he's done like a lot of videos in commentary, and I was going to do like a support video for him last year, but I couldn't find the police station, so I'm going back to Coventry to do a support video for him, and then gonna do the cathedral that as well. I mean, it's not a bad place. Coventry isn't really.
my mum and dad took me when I was very young to Coventry Cathedral because of its history during the Second World War. Right. I don't want to dox a channel here, but if you don't know DP Audit, then there is a channel, and it's a lefty channel. Okay, it's left wing. That has been researching DP Audits and others that are connected through some type of group, and they, not me, they are saying that there's some potentially controversial issues. We'll use that again. I hope you can read between the lines of what I'm saying. So, if you don't know them, it's a leap. It's a big leap of faith to go into a combat zone, shall we say? With that, so I would just issue caution. But I'd say that about anyone. This is not related to DP, although I just feel that. I would urge you to do some research on that.
No, I'm not meeting up with him. I'm not meeting up with him. I'm just doing a radio because he got assaulted by one of the Coventry police people in the city centre. So no, I'm not meeting up with him at all. I don't know him for a start, really. I'm just doing like a support video. So
I say, well, that's okay. Well, then that's fine. That's not a problem. And I hope anyone listening won't mind me pointing out that, you have to check. It's very important. And I would say that about anyone.
Other people I'm meeting, but I know them quite well. So they're the only people I'll be meeting, really. So
that's good. That's good. And there was. It's funny with the police at the moment. There's been sort of a bit of an attitude shift. It's certainly something that. Tommy Robinson made reference to the way that UTK had been very carefully planned with the police this year. Shortly before UTK, Mark Rowley, who's the Met Commissioner or whatever, was on television doing an interview, and he came down very heavily on the side, on one side, and I wouldn't say he supported what Tommy was saying, but he certainly felt that there was validity in giving such marches an opportunity to flourish. Some people have speculated as to why there's been this change in the Met Police's attitude, and I don't know what that would be personally.
I'm wondering that myself.
Unless somebody, of course, has had a word with Mark Rowley and said, "Get out and say that, you're losing your job, son." So, but that's the cynical times we live in. Cynical times, you just don't know. I've never had any issues with the police. Even when I've had to have conversations with them, I've never had an issue with them.
The Leicestershire police are not really like Leicester police. Have had like not major problems at all, but that when it's been doing Mountain Mowbray, they got a bit struck. One of the secretaries got a bit strappy with me, and she could have left me alone and just let me do my thing. And
you see, it's an odd one, isn't it? When the auditors
could have done well, so.
Well, when the auditors used to turn up with masks and balaclavas and stuff like that, right? And they would say that the citizen journalists. If you actually take that from the police's point of view, some bloke or woman is outside their police station in a time where there are terror alerts. They're all dressed in black and they're filming. Now, that filming could be reconnaissance. They could be up to absolutely anything. So the police are going to come out and they are going to check. And they're still going to, because if you go to say you're outside a police car park, right? You could be doxed. You could take your numbers down to dox, and that's the problem. If you're in the vicinity, you as much as it is public, that area, you really should be able to account for why you're standing outside, particularly if you're filming, writing anything down, or you're wearing.
I've got no problem with the police, but they do have to be careful. Some of them have the notepads and enemies. And obviously, that's what I would question somebody really if I had a notepad and they were taking somebody's DWL plate and that they could do anything with that information really couldn't know. So
you just film it. You don't really even need the notepad. You just film it, and It depending on so the police take anybody lurking seriously. They're gonna. It's the same with all government buildings. Somebody's going to go out and say, and they should do it politely and say, "What? Can you just tell me what you're doing here?" And if you've got legitimate business, fine, no problem. But we're not sure what you're doing. Please excuse us coming up and asking the question.
Yeah, that's what I do. If anybody asks me, I just stand and film that. Cause like when I went to the Matlock police station, somebody just said in the car, "What you doing?" I just said I was blogging, and that's all you need to say to them, too. So
You should have said, "I'm working undercover. Don't disturb me. You're going to blow it." See how far that gets you. I'll tell you you're MI6 for a laugh. No, I don't do that. I am obviously joking.
Yeah, that would be good at all, wouldn't it? Would be good. But I've not had any problems really, and I must have done about 40 or 50 police stations as well. So,
well, you don't fit the classic profile of the stereotyped auditor, so you work at a slight advantage in that way. And
yeah, I do. I've done about 40, 50. I've got no problem with the police at all. Long as they know the laws and they be good to me, I'll be good to them at the end of the day, but it'll be bad. I educate them as well without being hostile. So,
well, I think they know from your general demeanour and the way that you present yourself, they're going to know that you are not a threat. So I don't think. I think you have an advantage in that position, but.
Oh, the only threat might be my colourful shirt.
Yeah. Or your Gordon Banger, which I wouldn't advise you.
Definitely wouldn't do that. Probably get arrested. I mentioned that.
Yeah, name, rank, and only number. Name, rank, and number only. I think I wouldn't mention Gordon Banger. That might.
No, I wouldn't. I'd definitely get me arrested. I just asked them. The number, that's what I've done before, and then ask them their name, and that's it, and they ask me my name, I just say to them, you could call me Sam. That's the best way of doing it,
Yeah, I think, and then if you get told to bugger off, well, just bugger off. You can always come back later. It's not like it's the end of the world. They'll have a shift change, so, go back later.
Oh yeah, I've never had any problem really. Like when I video the next couple of police stations, I shouldn't have any problem at all. So
no.
So they'd be good to me. I'll be good to them at the end of the day.
Sorry, I was trying to look at chat there, but it's difficult for me to do because I'm on the one device, and if I open the comments up on YouTube, I might end up losing my connection with yourself.
Well, somebody called Big Chef. I think Angela must have had to go for some reason. Somebody called Big Chef saying, "Hi, is this a quiz channel?" Not sure what you're on about, Big Chef.
I could do you some questions. Why is orange jam called marmalade? There's one for you. But no, it's not quiz channel. There is an answer to that. I can't remember what it is.
Are you sweating, are you, Big Chef? So, yeah, that's a sweaty day on too, so. And how you, Pauline? Are you well? Pauline Grow too, so. No, it's definitely not a quiz channel at all. Might have like a hot chili challenge. I might do, but it's definitely not a quiz channel, Big Chef, so. And how you well shy, aren't you well shy, but no, you just have to know how to handle the police, don't you? So,
well, yeah, but there's always that unpredictability in human nature that you cannot account for. So you need to be careful, and they're humans, and they will be defensive of each other and themselves quite naturally, and they are just trying to do a job. With the police, unless attention is drawn to something, generally speaking, they've really got enough on their plates, and they don't want to be dealing with somebody just it was a bit of an irritant. You know what I mean? They don't really want to be dealing with that. They'd just rather get on with whatever they have to do. So treat them as human beings, and you should get it back.
Definitely.
If you don't, then you've got cause for complaint. But it's rare that you'll get some, idiot coming out.
You get any like hassle and so.
In fact, it's more likely these days they're going to ignore you.
And how you big? And hope you have a good night, Big Sean. So. When they say get your parsnips out, that's quite a name and a whole saying. The chefs are spooky. Yeah, that's quite a YouTube name and a half. Get your parsnips out.
Yeah, it's nothing like a bit of misogyny. It's always good on a Tuesday evening, isn't it? In the heat.
Yeah, good. Have a bit of chat and banter. It's nice to have new people. I've never spoken to you before, so it's nice.
Yes.
Still, it's nice to have the old guard, but it's nice to have new people on as well. So,
well, we do our best, don't we? We do what we can. No, it's nice to talk to you, Michael. So I've never done it before, and again with me, it's trust as well, because I wouldn't come on here if I didn't trust you and the audience. The people in chat, so it's a two-way process. Take it as a compliment, mate. Look at it that way.
Yeah, it's nice to have the old guard, but at the same time, nice to have new people on as well. So, it just spices things up as well. So,
right, Michael, I'm going to have to go because I've got to go and have something to eat. But next time I'm on, if there's something like that, I can do it. I'll pop on and say hello again. So thanks very much for the conversation.
Nice to speak to you at last, Craig, and I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, and thanks to everybody in chat as well. So thank you very much indeed. You all take care now.
All right.
Bye now, bye.
Take care of yourself, Craig.
Bye now, bye.
Hope you have a good evening. So I'm just going to have a 2-minute break, so it won't be long. Might go up to the 3-hour mark, and then I'm going to get my tea. So I'm back now, people. Yeah, you're welcome. Nice to speak to you at last, Crow Crunk. Gonna go on for a bit longer and see if we can get another Pestle or guest on. So, I'll stick the link in again, peeps. So, let's make sure I'm not miss anybody, peeps. Yeah, don't blame me, Crow Crunk. Yeah, don't blame me, Crow Crunk. I know you're not in the chat now, but I've missed a few comments. No, well, I just got rid of that Akan Crow Crab because it's been a bit rude towards Laura, so that's what main reason why I got rid of the comment, really. And obviously, because she wasn't in my chat or anything, it's not being fair on Laura, so that's why I got rid of the comment, Crow Crunk. Know what you mean, Akan? Yeah, Craig's been on a few. It's never been on my panel, so that's the first time he's been on my panel, so it's good to have like the old god, but it's nice to have new people on as well. I mentioned that. Not sure whether that was a real Michael, but obviously he couldn't know you that well, Michael. Obviously gotta protect my channel as well. And big up, get your passwords out. So the link's in the chat if anybody else wants to come on. So I might do it to the 3 hour mark because it's very decent live at home. So, and then I'm gonna get my team peeps. I'll just have a look, see who else is live. When I last looked, there was only maybe live. It's been quite quiet, to be fair. So I think a lot is probably to do with the heat and the bank holiday. So let's go and look, see who else. And I am not to get out you out, not to. You been doing anything much today, nothing? Yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling out. We'll be booking the Brooklands Museum in Surrey next week with the Cromford Steam Engine Festival as well. Are you 7-person if you wanna chat it up? Check to see who else is live. Nobody else is not live. It's been quite quiet on YouTube this week for the last couple of days, actually. So, don't know whether the heat's wiped people out. So, But I'll stay on for a bit longer, people, so you got your own channel, have you? Get your parsnips on, so yeah, I'm good as well, nothing. Just be doing my police audits and then and I'm going to Scotland and up my speed dating, so and then obviously meeting up with other YouTubers as well, so I mean unfortunately one of the two of the meetings won't be happening this year, but I won't be meeting up with Chris at all, Chris Wright, and I won't be meeting up with Tools or Mel at all, so but it is what it is, isn't it? Nothing, so well even if I did even if I did I would have had to cancel it with Mel and Tools because my Scarborough holiday's been cancelled, so just be calm, hopefully Cornwall this year, Paignton and Somerset, so but luckily I'll be meeting up with other YouTubers this year, so and how you know, person, you wanna chat and go, it's all good. And the Michael not in the mold, it's yeah, it's been quite quiet the last couple of days, not apart from Rachel going live. It's been very quiet on YouTube, so but I think it's probably because of the heat as well, so and even early in the week can be very quiet as well. Yeah, well, I'll do a live Friday again, and depending who else goes live, so yeah, my YouTube buddies go live. Like if Rachel goes live again, I go on, so not plan my live to the Friday, nothing. And if either Rachel or Laura goes live, I won't do my live unless it clash with them, so sharing is YouTube Karen, as I say, nothing, so and I'm not meeting up with Chris right now because of what he accused me of, so it's onward and upwards, as I say, nothing, so and how you 10 people to be on a chattel goes. So good. And the Michael not in the mode that's StreamYard Hunt, so I've been very quiet again. Hopefully we can get one more guest, Pestle guest or not, I will be coming off then, 'cause I want to get my burgers. And I've got voluntary work tomorrow. Thursday I'll be working, Friday I'll probably poo, and then that's me done for the week, so having anything nice to eat? Nothing, so I mean it won't be So I'll play a bit more, stick the link in for one last time, and then I'll play a bit more music, peeps. Yeah, it's roasting nutter. I mean, it's not bothering me that much because I've had like water and I've had the curtains shut, but it is absolutely roasting into. So let's play a bit more music, and the link's in the chat if anybody wants to come on for the last song. I didn't mean to press that. I'm back now, people, you good people. I'll just have a look, see if the link's pinned. I'm back now, people. Stay. The link's in the chat if anybody does want to come on for the last album. So, let's have a look at the chat again. But if you could read a bit more, Michael, if that is the real Michael goes into Smiley, you could read a bit more, you're more than welcome to cover the panel, because I wasn't sure it was a real Michael, that's why I couldn't allow you Ardkill to you could chat a bit more often. I'll probably we'll get on, we'll probably allow you on next time. Oh, definitely. Not on, son. It's a bit more cooler now, Nutter. They could have had the curtain shut. And I've had the fan on, so but it's still sweltering still, son. I just changed my background pit, son. You got anything else on for the rest of the week, Nutter, if you're still in? I might finish before 7 and I'm gonna get my burgers. So if anybody does want to come on for the last hour, you're more than welcome. Oh yeah, he responded to you anyway, Angelo. But I think you went out, didn't you, son? Yeah, well I'll be doing, it's gonna be cooler tomorrow, not anyway. So that's why I'm doing my gardening tomorrow. Friday, I was supposed to go to Beer Festival, but I'm just gonna stop local and then Then the Friday after, I'll be away in Scotland, too, so. Got an early pickup, though. 6:30 in the morning, so. But I'll probably get my Uber at 5:30, and then he'll still drop me in Maid Marian Way for 5:40. So I'm probably gonna get the taxi 5:25, 5:30 from the Scotland holiday. I might get it 5:25 just to cover myself. I might do so. So links in the chat if anybody does want to come on. But it's been very quiet on YouTube, so I've only really seen Rachel going live over the last couple of days, and Gypsy Dave, that's all I've seen. He's been going live recently, so it's been very quiet on the tune, so I'll be coming off at the 3 hour mark, so. And hire 7 person if you want to chat at all. If you want to go, it's all good. In the Michael Nottingham Audits YouTube hunt, so. Gonna go for a bit longer, but I will be coming off soon, so. So I'm gonna have my last break. And hi, third person, if you want to chat all goes so good. And the micro, not the mode, it's YouTube StreamYard Hunt, so hi, fourth person, if you want to chat all goes at home. I won't be coming off before 7 unless I have a final person on, so. But it's genuinely been very quiet today on YouTube. The only person I've really seen go live is Rachel. Apart from that, it's been reasonably quite quiet on YouTube. So, Gypsy Day was live that a couple of days ago, but apart from them two, I'm not really seeing anybody be doing a live ruling. So, I'm a fifth person if you want to chat at all. Well, just a minute, I'm just going to. And hi, for personally on a chat or Garrett at all. They will be coming out just before 7 now, cause to get my burgers. I'll stick the link in one last time and then, unless anybody comes up, I'm going to end the line just before 7. I'm just going to see if just going to pin the link as well. Hi people, just checking if the message was pinned. Hi fit person, if you want to chat to Gareth at all. I will be coming up just before 7 now to get my burgers and I'm going gardening tomorrow, Thursday, working in the gym and then Friday my drinky beer and then the Friday after I'll be off on holiday again to Scotland. So it's definitely all good in the micro Nottingham audits on, so let's have a look, see if we're not missing anybody. I think Angela must have had to go for some reason. I've sent her a message, but she obviously had to go for some reason. Just gonna get rid of this corner shop. Won't be a minute, peeps. I'm sorry about the car noise, but I know a lot I can do about it till it leaves. But that, just a minute, I'm just gonna wait till this car goes. I'm gonna have to, it's gonna be a bit longer. Yeah, hope you're good, Angela. Well, you're welcome to come out if you still want to, Angela. But I will be coming off soon, though. Could I get my tea, Angela? I've sent you a message anyway. I'll send a message. I'm gonna get rid of that message. I'm gonna ban that, whether that's a troll or not. I'm gonna ban you, personally, just can you be like derogatory towards Laura? And I would do that to any of my friends, really. If somebody being derogatory towards my friend, I would do the same thing at the end of the day, so. And call this shop. Yeah, if you want to get a girlfriend, call the shop. That's not how you speak to ladies. To begin with, corner shop. I mean, ladies not like a piece of meat, corner shop. You have feeling and a human at the end of the day, corner shop. You speak to a lady about like you did corner shop. You're not gonna get a partner, are you, corner shop? I mean, ladies are not like a piece of meat, corner shop, really. They have feelings and that. And that's not how you judge a lady, just on their looks, is it? Corner shop, so that's just the same as what Chris Wright did a couple of months ago, so to speak to ladies like that, you're not gonna get very far, are you? Corner shop, so ladies are not like a piece of meat on the corner shop, so yeah, not as gone, Angela. Now, I might do Chris's in the future, Big Chef, or the chili challenge. I probably won't be doing the chili challenge till a bit too, to get my half appointment out of the way, but you never know, Big Chef, son. Yeah, Crowman's. I mean, Craig is gone, but I will be coming up soon myself. Unless anybody comes on the panel, so I'm your fifth person if you want to chat or go sit on, so. But no, that's why I ban you for corner shop, because you don't speak to women that way. I mean, I'm not going to repeat what he said about Laura, but that's not how you speak to a lady at the end of the day, corner shop, so And if you have got some money at all, something like that, that's not how you spoke about Laura. That's not how you speak to a lady at the end of the day, really. So, I mean, that's just as bad as what Christian Wright said. So, I hope Mrs. Nutter's alright. Nutter, so. And it'd be like with anybody called a shop if you said that, even about Miss Magpie or Angela, you would still be getting banned, called a shop, so if you said that to anybody, whether you're a troll or genuine ruler, called a shop, if you said that about any lady, you'll be on my ban list, so. Because at the end of the corner shop, that's not how you speak to a lady, corner shop. It's not how you treat a lady either. It's going to change my background some. I mean, I'm not going to repeat what you said about Laura, but that's what you said about Laura. That's not how you treat a lady, corner shop, son. But not really. Get your parsnips out, oh, but look at how banned you now, corner shop, so you won't be getting into my channel again anyway. And how you fourth person if you wanna chat or girls. And I will be doing new videos in Ely. And I will be doing new videos in Scotland. I'll also be doing Hull and Leeds, so I'll be all over the shop in the UK the next couple of months, so I'm just gonna have my last break, so I won't be long, peeps. Hiya, fourth person. If you want to chat or ghost at all, I will be coming up just before 7 though. I might delete the links actually. I'll hang on actually, so if any of my YouTube friends does want to come on for a quick chat, at least got the link, so. Hiya, fifth person, hope you well. Fifth person, not sure who you are at all. If you're a ghost, so. I might stay on to the 3 hour mark or 2:50 mark, and then I'm gonna get my burgers. Hiya, fifth person, if you wanna chat at all. I will be doing a Friday evening live, pending who goes live Friday, so I'm not gonna set that up till Friday. So we'll see people anyway. And hiya, fifth person, if you wanna chat or come on the panel for a quick chat, so. It's been a decent live today. Nice to have Crow Dragon. Nice to have new people on, so. Good having the old god, but it's nice to have new people on the channel as well. Yeah, you did well, Crow Craig. I think it was just your sound at the beginning, but you managed to sort out your sound, didn't you? Yeah, I know what you mean, Michael. I might just double check whether that was the real Michael Castian. Yeah, that might have been the real Michael Castian. So we do want to come on next time, Michael. Just let me know if it's you, and then I can have you on. But I've checked and I think that was 100% the real Michael Castian. He had 42 subscribers. I think that was the real Michael Castian anyway. Hiya, fifth person, if you want to chat it or give us a bit longer, but I think I'm going to come up before 7, so I'll just have a look, see who else is live. Yeah, nobody else in that line, so I think I'll give us up to the 250 mark and then I'm gonna end this line and get my burgers. Would have done about 3 hours anyway. And how you full person? You wanna chat all goes so good? And the Michael not no more this YouTube hunt, so gonna be getting my burgers soon, so how you fifth person if you wanna chat at all? I gotta delete these links, so if any of my YouTube friend does want it at all, you'll have to like message me on WhatsApp, so I'll stay on to 250 mark, so I'm not sure what you mean by that, Crow Crank. I know you're not in there, but I missed that comment. Yeah, definitely right there. I can, so just having a last look at the chat, peeps, so yeah, it's been hot all day, Mike. It's not bothered me really, but it has been sweltering today, so I know it's thunderstorm, so that would make it even more humid, Michael. Bring it well soon. I'll give this a 2.5 mark and I think I'm gonna come off the thing unless anybody comes on for a quick chat, so but I think I was thinking this early in the week is always a bit quiet anyway. Yeah, hope you have a good evening. The big show. Well, I'll not be doing it awful. I'll just be chilling out, big show, so that's a good nickname. Get your parsnips out, so just gonna have a quick look, see if I can play my add a bit onto my thing. There, so it look like might have to upgrade peeps, so have another try again, peeps, so it's probably gonna do the same thing again, peeps. Yeah, still saying the same thing. And how you four people wanna chat will go settle. So I'm just gonna have my last break, so I won't be Yeah, I'm gonna have a last look at the chat, and I think I'm gonna end the live, but I don't think I'm gonna get any more people on tonight, so I'm gonna go live Friday, so hopefully Paddy Who Else goes live. I'm gonna go live Friday, so hopefully have a bit more on Friday. Hiya, second person, I'm coming off though, second person. So it's up to you, everyone, I like chat, but I will be coming off in a few minutes because I'm going to get my team, so Let's have a last look at the chat. And there, peeps. But I'm not sure who you mean, Craig, unless you mean Anakin, I'm not sure. But I know that's definitely Angela because she's got a spanner in my channel and she's had a spanner in my channel for quite a long time. So 100% know that's the real Angela, so... Just checking we're not miss anybody. They can be sweltering, can't they? Let's get rid of that. But I'm gonna be coming off in a minute anyway. Alright, I'm gonna end the live. Cause I wanna get my tea as well. I'll be live Friday, all being well pending. Who else goes live as well? Alright, so I'll be live Friday, people. And then next Tuesday. Alright, I'm gonna go now, people. Cheers for everybody's come on and that. Alright, much love, everyone. Cheers, peeps. I'm gonna just wait till it goes to the 4-3 mark and I'm gonna end the stream. Alright, much love, peeps. Gonna wait till it gets the 4-3 mark before I end it. Much love, peeps. I'll be live Friday now. Cheers, peeps.